might be curious about why do we need a standardized structure for dissertation and scientific report. Imagine that if I want to sell you a potion, claiming that the potion can increase your intelligence by 10 points. Will you buy the potion? Probably not, because you don't know what are the ingredients of the potion. It is too risky to consume the potion without knowing the ingredient. If I explain that the potion is made of some rare walnut, and I have tested the potion in an experiment of 100 participants, will you be convinced to buy the potion if it is affordable? Probably not. Why? Because you don't know what is the result of the experiment. It is possible that only one of the 100 participants did become smarter and the rest of them pass away in the experiment. For this reason, it is important to have a standardized structure for dissertation and scientific reports. A dissertation will usually have 5 sections, namely introductions, method, results, discussion, and reference. Each of the sections will provide us different information, so that we have all information needed to make a proper decision. Most of the dissertations and scientific reports will begin with the introduction. You will note that there are 2 formats for the introductions, 2-chapter and 1-chapter model. The 2-chapter model will have 1 chapter to provide a brief overview to the readers and another chapter to provide a comprehensive literature review. The 1-chapter model will combine both chapters. So, do check with your supervisor or institution before you start writing your dissertations. In general, the introduction will answer 2 key questions. What is this research? And why do you want to do this research? It will usually cover the definitions of the main variables, highlight the key research in the area, explain the theoretical reasoning, and specify the research rationales and research gaps. The method section will answer the questions of how to do this research. This section will work as a recipe in the cookbook. The readers should be able to replicate the study based on the procedures specified in the section. You will have to address questions like who are the participants? How do you recruit the participants? What tools or measures were used? What is the analysis plan? In other words, you inform the readers about the ingredients and procedures to conduct this study. The results section will answer the questions of what are the findings. In most cases, this section will have a lot of tables, figures, and numbers. You should honestly report all of the key findings in your research, even if the findings are contradictory to your hypothesis. The discussion section will answer the questions of how to use the finding. While you report the findings in the result, it is time to interpret the finding in the discussions. If the finding supports your hypothesis, that's great! You should be able to explain the findings. If the findings are contradictory to your hypothesis, don't be sad. Try to explain the finding as well. Is it because of the sample? Or is it because of the tools? Or maybe it is due to the timing of the research. These discussions should shed light for the directions of future research or practical implications. Lastly, we will have the reference. This section will provide a list of the reference cited in the dissertations. There are many formats for reference. APA style is commonly used in education and psychology. Vancouver style is commonly used in medicine and science. Again, do check with your supervisor or institution for the preferred referencing style. Overall, the structure of the dissertation might vary in different fields of study. But in general, the dissertation should provide all information needed to make an informed decision. So, I hope you understand the importance of having a standardized format for dissertations and scientific reports. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.